Hi, prospective students and international interns. We are interns from the United States here to introduce you to ChungHsin School in Xinfeng Township, Hsinchu County, Taiwan.
This is the outer gate. Founded in 1970, this school, ChungHsin, has over 50 years of experience under its belt. This is the gate that all the students and teachers go through to start the day. Teachers can go through with one of two ways. Either they can swipe their card over there at the access, or they can use a remote controller to open this gate right here. Now, this gate's usually closed for most times of the day, and if visitors want to enter, they're gonna have to get permission beforehand to enter. Or they can press that bell right over there for temporary access. But in that case, you might be out of luck because there might not be someone on the other side to open the door for you, which actually happened to us once.
No worries though, because we have our remote and our access card right here. If you're a student though, make sure you're not late. Otherwise, you'll have to wait outside this gate for your homeroom teacher to come let you in. And everybody knows you're not supposed to be late for school.
Okay, now let's go through the gate and let's check out a little bit of ChungHsin School. Are you ready? Let's go.
This large area is known as the First Assembly Square. This is where buses come and drop off the students in the morning, or where parents come to drop off their students for classes as well. Over here to the right is a small office for teachers who are on duty. A very unique feature here at ChungHsin School is something called 全日班, which is known as the student campus service, which is where the senior class, about 1 week out of the whole academic year, instead of going to their normal classes, will help run the campus. The types of services that are done this week will be maintaining campus, also helping with administration and coordination, and being here at the gate for guard duty to help let visitors in. However, right now there's no students because they're on summer break. Behind us, you can see this old building. This is building number 1 because it was actually the first building here on campus that housed classes and that teachers taught in. So there used to be about 4,000 students here on campus, and now there's about 1,000. So this building is no longer used for teaching and studying. However, it is still maintained. Let's go take a look at it. Now, when students are dropped off here by their bus, they'll take this path all the way up to the building that is used for classes. You can tell it's quite a bit of stairs, but it's good exercise for them and good exercise for us.
This is the second assembly square. This is where morning assemblies usually take place. They happen on Tuesday and Friday mornings usually, where all the students will gather here with their uniforms and their backpacks. The junior high students will gather here before the assembly starts. But the senior high students actually have another meeting spot where each class will gather, and then they will take turns in order, marching down here and then finding their designated spots. As they march, they all sing their rallying call from the school, and a teacher will stand by and assess their performance. Once they all find their designated spot, which usually takes about a minute and a half, that's when the assembly will actually start. When the assembly starts, they always start by raising up the school flag, and then they sing one of the school songs. After that, there's usually a talk either given by one of the presidents or the department directors, or sometimes there's even an award ceremony. This is a good opportunity for all the students to foster school spirit and unity.
Here behind me is the main building on campus called 学人会馆, which means Scholar Pavilion. Here in front of the building, we have some beautiful scenery. As well as in front of me, we have an open stage. Here on this stage is where students can come to watch performances or to participate in performances. An interesting factor about this stage is there's a fountain right in front of it called the music fountain. The water here actually can dance to the music. As well, you can see these two ponds. And in Taiwan, there's a famous lake called the Sun Moon Lake. The first pond, called the Sun Pond, represents masculinity. The second pond, the Moon Pond, represents femininity. Here you can see 6 floors in the building, but we actually have 2 other basement floors that we're gonna look in later. Let's take a look through these front gates and check out the first floor. Come on.
Come on in. We are now in the first floor. You'll see this is the first entry area. It's very spacious, has these beautiful high vaulted ceilings. This area here is used mostly as a reception area. Off to my right, you will see that this is the place where they have all of the administration offices for teachers and student affairs. Every time you enter this building, you need to change your shoes to indoor shoes, which is something I'll do right now. They're kept in these individual lockers, and every time you enter, you'll just change your shoes. I'll put these back here. Usually this area is bustling with students. It's always full of people running around, but because the students are on break, obviously you're not going to see too many of them. Now, this staircase here, it's very fancy. It leads up to the second floor. We're not going to be taking that today. Instead, we're actually going to be taking the elevator. There are 2 elevators in this building. One is over here, and the other one's right here. These elevators are only accessed by staff members who have an access card, unless it is unlocked for special occasions.
Here on the second floor, there are 2 main facilities. The first one being this small auditorium. Let's take a look. This room houses about 80 people in these comfortable folding chairs. It also has high quality visual audio equipment to help with the presentations and meetings that happen in this room. I myself, when I very first came to this school, gave my first presentation or self-introduction in this room. As well, one of my favorite things that this room was used for this semester was for the drama class. They're preparing to perform the play Mulan.
The second facility on this floor is this room right here. This is the multifunctional hall. You can see here, there are these beautiful glass windows all lining this wall, which gives you a beautiful view to outer campus. This room is actually used mostly for coffee-related courses and tutorials. You can see here, we have a lot of coffee products all around the classroom, as well as these 2 beautiful flavor wheels right here in the corner. Now, all of these things are used by the hospitality students to practice their hands-on skills and knowledge. You can also see there are a lot of these really big, nice TV screens around the classroom. These all have internet and touchscreen abilities so that the teachers can easily present their lectures and presentations. The other thing that this room is used for, because of its large size and layout, is these presentations. So we present students' work in this classroom. This recent display was from a reading fair that the junior high school students did for their English immersion or FRP courses. This particular English literature course, as you can see, had all of the students read an English novel. Then they had to design one of these posters and give an oral and visual presentation to their class. A lot of these students are very artistic, very talented students. Zhongxin's really trying to focus on the overall development of their students. In this building, we have classrooms anywhere from the 3rd to the 5th floor. Each of these classrooms here comes in various different sizes. And of course, they're going to include the typical amenities such as blackboards and whiteboards, as you'll see in here. Come follow me. So here are the whiteboards, and they have the blackboard here at the front. But in addition to those, they also have some additional visual and audio equipment that they have here. For example, every classroom has one of these projectors. They have a pull-down projector screen, as well as a TV, typically for every single room. As we head out, in the hallway here, you'll see there are rows and rows of lockers. Every single one of these lockers belongs to one of our students. This is where they can store any of their personal equipment, their books or their bags, but they can also, of course, put some of their snacks in there. This kind of reminds us of what it would look like in an American high school typically, which is really convenient for all the students. The last thing you'll notice is there are 3 of these glass cases here in this hallway. These are used for storing visual displays that the students create. It varies from time to time depending on what the topic is. The last topic was called Traveling Around the World. So you'll see here, this is Spain, and it just contains a lot of various information about that specific country. So this is another thing that's fun and creative for the students to be able to participate in.
Here in B1, we have a large lecture hall that is surrounded by an open shelf library. Here, a student can come, pick their favorite book, find a cozy place here, sit down and read to their heart's content. If you are a bookworm like me, you will love this part of the school. Come on, let's take a closer look. All of the books here are mostly either Chinese or English. But not all of the books here at ChungHsin are in this room. There are actually 2 other libraries, but they're not open shelf libraries. If you're looking for digital access, you can come to this small computer lab right here. There are 18 iMac computers, and classes are taught here about digital literacy. Here we're at our warm water pool, where we have a standard 25-meter lap pool. Right now, there's no water in the pool because it's under maintenance. It's regularly cleaned so we can make sure that we have nice clean water for our students. We have mandatory swimming classes here for all the students, but there is a swim club that meets about once a week. Here, we also have locker rooms, we have showers, and we have hair dryers for all the students over here. Additionally, we have 2 spas, one warm spa right here, and we also have a cool spa right here, which is also currently under maintenance. We also have a sauna across the pool right over here for those who maybe don't want to swim but want to relax in the steam.
Welcome to ChungHsin Hotel. This is another facility that students of the Air Travel Academy can also enjoy. This is a place where they can put their real-life tourism and hospitality-related skills and knowledge to the test here on campus. This isn't only convenient, but it's also very economical because it means the students don't have to go outside to a separate hotel to practice their daily skills, which would cost them a big extra charge. So come with me. We're going to check out some of the rooms. There are 15 total rooms in this hotel. There are 8 Japanese-style quad rooms, one of which is right here. Let's go inside. You'll see this is a beautiful hotel room, up to normal hotel qualities and standards. There are 4 beds, really nice and clean, beautiful hardwood floor, nice bathroom and sink here. Now we're going to go check out one of the Western-style hotel rooms. So on this side, there are 7 Western-style double rooms. We're going to go inside one right now.
So you'll use your key card to get into the room. And then once you're in the room, you'll just put your key card in this socket to get power. All the settings, amenities, and facilities here are up to hotel standard procedure. Let's take a look in more detail. We hope you enjoy your stay at忠信Hotel.
The忠信vocational stream is known for helping students have a more interactive and hands-on experience to practice their skills and knowledge. This facility is operated by the忠信Air Travels Academy, which specializes in tourism and hospitality. This facility is a mock fuselage, or a simulated aircraft cabin classroom. Now, this is actually the only classroom like this in all of the Hsinchu area. My first impressions of this classroom is it's very clean and tidy. The hardwood floor looks really nice, and if you'll see here in the front, there's also a beautiful glass mirror. Not only does this mirror help the classroom feel really big, it looks nice, but also it helps the students, more importantly, practice their posture and their presentation as professionals. Now, the next thing I want to show you is the graphic design that's out here on the outside of the cabin. This was actually done by one of our very own忠信graduates named Chen Jiahua. It looks very clean, very vibrant, and beautiful.
Hi, the height of this cabin is that of a real aircraft, helping our students get real in-flight experience. Follow me into the cabin and I'll show you around. This is a single aisle cabin with 2 business class seats and 15 economy seats. Something very unique and interesting about these seats is that they are from EVA Air. You can see these overhead compartment bins actually have the same depth as that of a real aircraft. Through all these simulations, we help our students prepare for their professional tests, broadening their horizons and helping them be strong competitors for their future career. We are here at the main base of忠信Cloud Academy, where we specialize in computer technology such as AI and IT. There's a lot of different resources and facilities here, such as the robotics lab here to our right. Here, students are exposed to many different technologies, such as AR, VR, and robotics.
There are 2 main computer labs on this floor as well. You'll see over here, we have the Mac room, which is all Mac computers. We also have another lab over here, which is made up of all Windows computers. So follow me, we're gonna go check out the Mac room real quick. So you can see here, this room is really new. These computers as well, you can tell, they haven't been used very much. They're almost brand new. In this room, there are 50 total computers. 48 of them are for students, and 2 of them are for teachers. With these computers, they can learn anything from information systems, hardware, software, to even things like AI. And they can practice those skills in real life. Also, this is another place where they can take online tests if that's something they need to do as well.
We've already seen the small auditorium, so now we're going to take a look at our big auditorium here. This auditorium seats about 1,000 people, which makes it the perfect venue for our indoor events. The type of events that happen here will be things such as graduation ceremonies or school opening ceremonies or assemblies. The stage facilities here are newly renovated, including the curtains. As well, there's a large screen up there, which makes it perfect for a great visual experience for the audiences here.
Welcome to our sports field. A lot of our teenagers are obsessed with sports, and it seems like they can never get enough of playing basketball especially. Even though it doesn't look like much, trust me, our kids never get tired of playing sports here. They play all kinds of sports, especially ball sports like basketball, volleyball, even dodgeball. But they also play things like ultimate frisbee and do other activities here as well. Not only do they play during their designated PE time, they also have break time in between each of their classes for 10 minutes. So this place is always full of students trying to get some fun. I myself actually had a lot of fun and made a lot of friends playing sports here with a lot of the students here at忠信. Now we're back at the outer gate. Thanks for following us around Zhongxin School. We showed you some of the main points, but obviously there's a lot more that we didn't get to see today that you can explore when you come in person. If you want to find out more about the school, feel free to visit the school website or contact the school directly on their cell phone. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for joining us, and goodbye.
赞